Yeah, sorry for the wrong call. So after doing this, then we have to run the algorithm again on this sub database, some T1, and we have to apply the similar algorithm and information and gain values for the third portion. We don't worry about the second portion because it is already decided. So this algorithm is running again and we are looking at these values. So basically it is showing, the final model is showing that we have attribute 1 which was ABC, which have categories ABC, and from the left T1 the attribute 2 is the winner, that if it is less than 70, less than equal to 70, go for the class 1, and if it is more than 70, go for the class 2. When the attribute 1 value is equal to B, just go for class 1, and when attribute 1 value is C, go for attribute 3. Attribute 3 was true and false. So these are the leaf or final nodes. So this is the simple way of classifying a model into different segments. But one thing which is very important is to decide whether the model is performing good or bad. We need a measure of performance of the classification model. For example, in medical science, if somebody have pneumonia and the person actually have a pneumonia, or actually the person don't have pneumonia, it may be flu and cough, normal one, and the prediction model says yeah the person have pneumonia, or the person don't have a pneumonia test is negative, or pneumonia test is positive, pneumonia test is negative. So basically this is the reality and this is the model prediction. If the person has a positive test result and the model also said the person has a positive response, positive symptoms, then this is called true positive cases. Number of true positive means when actually it is positive and the model also say that the result is positive, then it is a good thing, good indication your model is performing well. But there is a second possibility, the person don't have pneumonia positive or pneumonia test is negative, and the model predict as well the person is free from pneumonia, so that means it is true negative. So true positive, true negative are good things, that means your model is good. But there are two types of error. One is called false positive error. False positive says that a person do not have a negative test result, but the model said he is positive. Like we have seen in COVID era, that many patients who were negative, they were assumed positive and they were quarantined into a hospital bed, separate beds. Sometimes it is type 2 error where actually the person has symptoms or is a positive test, but the model says no, he don't have. This is more risky because if we talk about COVID-19, the person will be spreading the virus, probably spreading the virus into the community, and this is more risky. So type 1 error is less risky because you are saying a negative test result as a positive result. That means he is trying to be more careful. But if it is positive actually and you say it is negative, this is more risky because you have a double error. Number one, you fail to say it is positive, and number two, you say it is negative. So type 2 errors are more severe comparative to type 1 error. Sensitivity and specificity and accuracy, these are the very common measures which are used to judge a classification model working well or not. Higher sensitivity, higher specificity and higher value of accuracy, all these three, they are indicators that your model is good. Accuracy is basically sum of the diagonal elements, true positive plus true negative, divided by sum of all four values, true positive, true negative, false positive, false negative. Sensitivity is just how many true positive cases and divided by false negative plus true positive, and specificity is this negative corresponding to negative. We don't, yeah, precision is true positive cases and false positive cases, sum of these two. And NPV is this. So we just mainly, if you are data mining person, so you will be more careful about sensitivity, specificity and accuracy. When you are a machine learning person, you will be doing precision, recall, F1, F4. So this is not the end. There are so many different approaches that can be used for performing accuracy analysis in the data. This is the other approach of doing decision tree, where we calculate split ratio. I will not cover this. I will leave this 3 slides for you to cover in yourself. Next I will show you how to implement this into SPSS. Very easier one, not in the detailed one. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.